Since preparation is key for a Taylor's College student to embark into university life successfully, we asked these students and alumni members on how the college has helped them step up to the challenge.
The skills that I've learned in college, mainly to be systematic and punctual, because in SEM we are taught to adapt to assignments. You know, every few weeks there are assignments and tests, so if you really miss the date, you really miss the bus.
Life in Taylor's taught us a different level of education, a more mature level of education, where we had to actually understand and apply concepts. And it's something that it didn't just help me through university, but it holds true until today.
Communication is a two-way process. What I believe in is that communication is about asking the right questions. So if I had 1 hour to solve a problem, I'll spend 59 minutes asking the right question and 1 minute answering the question.
And if further assurance will put the minds of prospective and current students at ease, they can hear it straight from the university perspective, as testified by these admissions officers from UK universities.
When we're looking for students to recruit to the university, one of the most important things obviously is their academic abilities.
First and foremost, we're looking for their academic entry requirements. They need to meet them to be able to gain a place at our institution.
But beyond that, as well as their academic achievements, we're looking for their extracurricular activities as well. So if they've been involved in debating societies, or they're part of one of the sports teams, or have got interest in drama or music, we want to know about that. We want to see well-rounded candidates.
So if a student has been a coach in a sports team, if a student has done some volunteering work, these are the kinds of things that will enhance their application.
When we're admitting students, I mean, for most of our courses we don't interview students, so the UCAS application and the personal statement particularly is very important. So within that we're looking for students to expand on what they enjoy doing outside of their studies. Obviously we're looking for students who are going to get the straight A grades or the high marks in their A levels, but over and above that we want students who can give something back to the college community, either through fundraising or through social activities like representing the university in football or netball or something like that.
Well, Taylor's College students are excellent candidates for the university. We visit the campus here at Taylor's at least sort of once a year to come and speak to the students, because we know that when they do come to Warwick, they perform very well on the courses that they've applied to.
Taylor's pre-university students are very active, particularly in the first term. They get involved in Freshers Week, they join the Malaysian Society, they join the Football Society. I mean, we have many different clubs and societies for them to get involved in, and generally we find that Taylor students are happy to do that, both as part of their course and also outside of their academic studies.
Taylor's College places a high importance on skills and capabilities beyond academic results. And when they're not imparted within the environment of a class, students pick up these essential traits through the many extracurricular and co-curricular activities available on campus. Getting involved in clubs, societies and events will develop leaders and effective communicators among the students, as they will learn to interact with people of all levels, build intrapersonal skills and be put in situations where teamwork, organisation and intercultural competence are set on high.
Being involved in the ECA has helped me to manage my time better, strike a balance between work and play. And the good things about being involved in ECA is that it doesn't only focus on your academics, you know, it makes you an all-rounder. You get the best of two worlds, we would say. Best of both worlds, sorry. Yeah.
Being a student council president, of course, the first skill that you acquire is to be taking responsibility for whatever actions being conducted by the council. And of course, number two is to learn how to cooperate and work together with other people. Number three is the capability of trusting other people in your committee so that you can work together to achieve good success.
I was very active in rock climbing. And what it taught me is that when I'm looking at a wall from the bottom, it looks really daunting. But if I take it a step at a time, eventually I'll find myself at the top. It is really about taking every problem as a challenge, and every challenge a step at a time to reach a solution.
Of course, with academic qualifications and important skills in line, comes the next stage to complete a student's course in Taylor's College, namely getting into the right university. This is where the University Placement Centre comes in to provide students with full support. Taylor's make sure that all their students are guided on entry requirements, application deadlines and scholarships available by coaching them on personal statements and how to pull off a great admissions interview. working closely with university and education centres in Australia, Canada, UK, US and other countries, enables the college to facilitate talks, counselling sessions and meet and greets with international and local representatives for their students.
My advice is write everything down that you've done in your life. Then look at putting together a sort of essay. So you'll do an introduction about yourself, a little bit about your academic experience and what you've experienced in your social life and your extracurricular activities, but you'll also talk a bit about the subject that you're interested in and also how that subject and that degree programme with the university you've chosen will lead to the career that you want to take.
The environment shapes and influences our behaviour. And so it's very important for us to create an environment where our students have that self-belief, they have that sense of affirmation in who they are, and the teachers can give them that sense of confidence that they can achieve great things with their lives.
I hope to become the best that I can be. Even as a dentist, I want to be able to contribute to society as much as I can.
Through my experience and expertise, try to contribute something positive to society, especially through the establishment of economic systems.
Definitely obtaining my PhD, if possible before I'm 30.
My goal is just to be in a marketing line, work on products, advertising maybe, and the nearer goals would be to get good results and get into a good university.
Well, my hopes and dreams from studying law in Cambridge would be actually to go into the field of academics, be an impactful intellectual voice for the world.